G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, I would say, focused our attention a little bit more on the track and getting a fence set up around it. I can't say that I'm too happy with how the fence looks exactly, and that's mainly because, well, we can't exactly make diagonal fences in this game, so I'm figuring that we're probably going to have to just live with what we've built, so that's fine. But yeah, I also sort of talked in the previous episode about the need for us to potentially go into the regular mines sometime very soon. Now initially I was thinking of maybe going in this episode, but I kind of wanted to do a few other bits and pieces first, and then we'll sort of head there, perhaps maybe tomorrow. So we'll definitely do a little bit of preparation towards the end of this episode before going into the mine tomorrow. Obviously, since it's just the normal mines, you know, it's going to be a relaxing thing. No real issues there, you know, just looking for all of those rubies. And usually we can get lucky with a few rubies at the very least. So yeah, it'll be a good time. Oh, and the other thing that we also did yesterday was we actually put down our clothesline. So now we get to hang all of our dirty laundry out here. Well, it's not dirty, I guess. If it's hanging out here, it should be clean, right? So we would have our clean laundry out here, our wet, clean laundry, that will hopefully be drying. Away from prying eyes, because initially we did actually put it near the road. We got lucky with 3 keys here from the crab pots today. That's actually quite nice. Don't see that happen very often these days. I wonder again if it's potentially to do with the update and maybe they're making it less easy for us to get keys from the crab pots, potentially. Anyway, let's feed all of our animals here. I forgot about the quandongs. Actually, we've got tons of quandongs on us. And the shearing and the milking as well. 1 quandong for you, and for you, milk Julia. There we go. And yeah, we should be checking on the farm. So there's going to be a few bits and pieces that we try and do today. There's probably going to be a little bit of farming, particularly with the big farm, because I think the big farm probably needs some attention. And speaking of the big farm needing attention, we should actually get the sugarcane seeds out and ready with us so that we don't have to come back here. But we should actually just check on the rest of the farm as well, just to make sure there's nothing that needs attending to, which there seems to be some watermelons that are ready. So we'll grab all of those. And, you know, I keep forgetting, guys, but I was meant to do this yesterday. I was meant to go and check in at the tucker box, but I totally missed that. We should be checking in on the tucker box pretty much on the daily, right? To see what Sheila is buying for a premium. So we'll definitely do that a little bit later. Let's do what we need to do here. Yeah, let's maybe just drop in a few things first. And now we can start production. Got our quandong jams there, along with some teas. We'll drop the teas in here. Quandong jams in there. And let's see, anything else we can convert into jams right now? I mean, we don't seem to have a lot of stuff that can go into the billy cans anymore. We do have some more coconuts, actually. I got quite a few coconuts. Let's actually make some coconut water. Coconut drinks, rather. And in terms of fermenting stuff or brewing stuff. We can't exactly do that just yet, so we'll probably have to wait a little bit more for that. Okay, looking good. These fences we had sort of extras of. I guess I'll just hang on to those for the time being. Let's put keys back there. And aside from looking after the large farm, I also want to, I guess, go back to the project, and I sort of want to fix up the jumps and the crossings or the bridges, and I think that'll be sort of our main two activities for the day. Alright, we've got a shipping request here. 30 apples to go back home. Sure, we can do that. I don't know how many apples we've got in storage here. Okay, we've got some. Not a lot, but, you know, it'll do the trick. So why don't we just complete that immediately? So, Rain. There she is. It's like, good to see you, Blue. What's up? I did that thing for you. Wow, you really got the shipment ready for me? Yep, I sure did. Here's 30 apples. Thanks a lot, Blue. You really saved me. I didn't think I would get that shipment filled. Here's your 11,000 dink. Alright. Every little bit helps. Though, I guess if we sold apples to Sheila, we would have made a little bit more money, right? Let's chuck that back there. Gonna need to scrummage around for more apples and stuff out in the wild. So, speaking of Sheila, let's actually check in on the Tucker box right now. Ooh, she's buying some honey, which I think we have some honey. Not like heaps and heaps, but still. Maybe in here? Not exactly. Where are we keeping honey these days? Have I just missed it? Oh, yes. Oh, my god. Alright. I said that we didn't have heaps and heaps, but we actually do have heaps and heaps. Do I even want to worry about keeping a lot? Maybe I can just sell 100 honey to Sheila and see how much money we can make. Welcome to the Tucker box. What can I do for you, Possum? I want to sell. Well, today I'm paying top dink for honey. Well, we have 109 jars of honey. Some great produce here, Blue. How does 971,000 sound? Sure. Pleasure doing business, Blue. Right. So that gives us a little bit of extra cash. Do we have a mill? Yeah, we do, actually. So if we've got a mill, I'm just gonna chuck that money into the bank. So we should make a small dent. 18 mil. Not bad. I mean, I'm sort of thinking, come 1.0 release, there's probably going to be something that requires so much more money. I know we're sort of saving for getting the Halo. Let's see, do we want to drop anything else into the billy cans? We could do coffee, maybe. Make some more coffee. Right. Let's drop that in there, and yeah, we've still got a little bit of coffee on us right now. In fact, might actually have one coffee right now. Speed things up. Right, I think we're done here in town. We should make our way back towards the large farm, and we should try to complete any of the work that we need to complete over there before heading back out to the project. Or should I do the project first? Maybe the project should come first, actually. Ah, hang on, guys. Sorry, I've completely missed this, but we had an issue with the tiles that we didn't have the other night when we were looking at the project, so I sort of need stones. I think that's it, right? Like, we'll need these rock edge paths, but we might need a few more. I just want to craft at least one more batch here, just in case. Right. Put that back. Okay, now we're ready. And yeah, we'll work on the project a little bit while the sun's out. I'll try and keep an eye out for more, like, fruits and stuff out there. Actually, speaking of fruits, we should be checking in on our pineapple farm. It's not really a big farm, is it? But still. Oh, I've left the bike over there, didn't I? That's fine. That's fine. We can go fetch it later. Right. So, more project work, and this time we're just focusing on some of these crossings. So what I was thinking, guys, is this jump over here, instead of it being a jump, I think we'll actually make that into a bridge. I think it would look quite nice to have a bridge here. That way, when you're sort of passing through and you're looking at the track from afar, you can see that there's a bridge set up here. I think that looks kind of interesting. Hopefully we can make it work. So, I mean, if it was a jump, it'd be much easier, but I think what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to... Well, we're going to need to make sure that things are level on both sides. We might actually need a little bit more soil on this side as well. Maybe. Yeah, I built a couple of bridges, but perhaps maybe we don't need a couple. Alright, let's get this back down. Okay. Not working out. Why is that? Let's try this. Really? Ah, okay. I see what's going on. Right. Things are not level. I did say we need to make sure that things are level, but... no, things are not level at the moment. We can fix that, though. Okay. Now. Bridges. Sweet. Okay. That works. This is a very precarious looking track, though, if it comes, like, all the way to the edge. Perhaps maybe I do need to add a little bit more soil on this side, just to make it less dangerous. Okay. So, since we took all of the roads down, we're going to have to put all of that back in. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. That looks decent, I think. Grab all the things. Okay. Now, aside from dealing with the bridge and making sure that the bridge is set up, I also wanted to resolve any of the jumps that we have as well. So, and then we're going to have to test out this track once more, I feel. So, we've got the jump over here, which, I don't know about the terrain here. Maybe we do need to sort of adjust this a little bit more. Yeah, and we might need a little bit of this. In fact, I feel like this is a bit of a harsh sort of... I don't know. Do we call this a corner? I think we need to sort of soften things up a little bit with the turn. And yeah, of course I predicted wrong with the amount of dirt paths that I needed, so perhaps maybe I need to make a little bit more. Right, okay, so I think the only gap remaining is this here, right? So we just need to plan for a jump. Whereas previously it was just going to be a bridge. I think a jump makes sense here. Yeah. And it makes sense as well because, well, we've got a bridge set up on that side, so I feel like it makes sense to have something that looks a little bit different on this side. Are we happy with that? Or do we need to make it even bigger? Yeah, we need to adjust the turn a little bit more here. Okay. Now, a few more ramps. Cool. I definitely need to bring the bike over here. Just to give this jump and give the bridge another try. So we'll do that eventually. And then there's the matter of the entire sort of middle section, which we should decorate. So, jacaranda trees, you know, waterfalls, and maybe a whole bunch of other sort of flowers and stuff like that should go in the center. There's also a matter of finding a space for people to sit, and we'll obviously make some form of seating so people can enjoy the race when they come over here. Maybe we could even set like a bar or something like that, or a tiki bar, or maybe even like a barbecue or something like that out here as well. You know, it seems like the kind of event that you would have those sorts of things set up. Let's see. Get these paths back in. Alright, looking good. Might just make things a little bit safer by extending this out a tiny bit. And we'll probably have like the, you know, the fences and stuff that go around. And I'm starting to think that perhaps maybe the fences would just simply sit right next to all of the pathways here. I think that's an easy way to do it. Maybe we can fix the pathways without having to make more paths. Okay. We need one more path. Yeah. Actually, this doesn't look good either. We definitely need to fix that up. Yeah, we'll have to come back to this. Right. Well, I think we're done here with the project for today. And I think we should focus our efforts a little bit more on the large farm. It's still pretty early though. So I'm sort of thinking we might want to try and gather keys or something like that, because obviously... Oh my god. Guys. It's Ted. He's out here somewhere. Do I want to bother with Ted right now? I feel like no. Maybe we won't worry about Ted. We'll try and go back to Ted if we find him a little bit earlier in the day. I know we're keen on trying to check out the trident, but we can wait. We can wait a little bit more. Yes, we have done the tooth extraction, but doesn't mean we have to rush into things. Let's throw that away. Got fertilizer, we can put the fertilizer away as well. Actually, we could start another batch of fertilizer, right? Grab that one. I can't remember if the alpha tooth or the alpha croc tooth also can be converted into fertilizer, or the alpha eye, potentially, because, you know, it's not exactly like we need, you know, any more of those ingredients recently, so we may as well you know, try to use it productively. Alright, okay. Our sugarcane is actually not ready yet, which means that I'd probably want to come back to the farm instead of doing it right now. So yeah, let's head back into town, and I guess the next best thing for us to do is to probably play around with finding keys. There's always going to be a need for more keys. I'm just thinking about whether or not I should sell this brick bridge or not, since I did make a spare one and I don't exactly need it. We have a space for it? Maybe. And the ramps too. Yeah, okay. I could have put our sugarcane seeds in the right place, but that's okay. We'll come back to that. I want to just recharge these things. Rightio. Let's get some tools. And considering what time it is, might not be a bad idea to also grab like coffee or something like that. And we do have the cooked bush limes as well, so we could use those. I think the last time we were doing this, we were starting from around here, if I'm not mistaken. So we should try and continue. Hopefully we come across a few extra keys. Yeah, I don't remember how far we got, but maybe around here. Yeah, so far not getting too lucky, are we? Hopefully we find at least one or two more before the end of the day. There we go. Sometimes it's just about verbalizing, as I keep saying. Might want to just keep an eye on how many we actually got. Very good. Yeah, very nice. Already got 3. Oh, nice. Our 4th. That's good. Plus the 3 that we have already got from the crab pots this morning as well, right? So mustn't forget about those. Alright. I think we might call it there. I am also curious about looking for treasures on sandy beaches. We haven't exactly done that for a very long time. There's obviously always a risk of picking up shells in the process. But yeah, we should be able to see those X's, right? So that's one way, but I think there's also still plenty of ones that are not marked, which we could potentially find out here as well. Like this one. Yeah, I don't know how worthwhile it is to do treasure hunting here out, like, in the open. I think, I don't know, doing it in the rivers seem to give us more keys. That would explain why we would be able to find keys using crab pots as well, so... But anyway, I think I'm done for the night. Let's have one more coffee to tie us over here. We'll return the equipment next to John's place, and then from there, it's time to say goodnight. Tomorrow, though, we are aiming for a bit more of a mine run, a relaxing mine run. Looking for all of the ruby shards. So hopefully it'll be a good one. I would probably want to prepare for that right now. That might be a good idea. So why don't we get to that? We'll store a few things that we don't need. Yeah, I don't need any of those things, to be honest. Keys we don't need. Bat Zapper is critical, though. Okay, I've got these wattle seeds and bottlebrush seeds in here. Probably we do want to replant some of those. Pine cones, probably not. I can get rid of those. Do we have our weapons in a good state here? We have one full battle shovel. We probably don't need to worry about the battle shovel in that case. And any other weapon, because we could probably just focus on using the battle shovel. Yeah, looking good. Helmet. We'll go with a bunch of Spinifex resin there. We'll carry the Alpha Hammer just in case we need it. We'll also bring the regulars. Do we need any other types of food? I feel like we won't really need it. Plus I've got bush limes and I've got coffee to spare. So I think we're good. Not even gonna bring our keys, right? So we're at 18 keys already. That's actually pretty decent. Alright, I think we're sort of pretty ready. But if we need to make a few more adjustments before we go, we'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, when we do wake up, obviously there's still going to be all the normal work that we do, so it's not like we're jumping into the mines immediately. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a good time. We'll try and find all of those ruby shards. Hopefully we'll find a decent amount. Sometimes it can be sort of hit and miss. I'm sure we'll find some though. As long as we're sort of rushing here and there. We've got leaf glider. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that we need. We don't need vehicles in there. Yeah, we should be ready, I think. So, I don't know. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking going into the mines and thinking about what you need. But anyway, guys, I think this is it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, definitely leave a like down below. Aside from that, I hope you look forward to the next one. Stay true. Bye-bye.